Yes.
So, ma'am, what is your name?
My name's Keely. I'm an admissions representative with Full Sail University.
Okay. And what are you doing here today?
So I'm here to help you take you all the way to the Full Sail Live venue where you'll go through an orientation to see what our history is like on campus and some of the things we've done throughout the years. At the very end of it, you'll be going on a breakout of each of your degree-specific program where you travel all around campus to kind of see some of the things that each degree goes through. Maybe even get some hands-on experience with some workshops so you can see what our students do to prepare for the industry. Towards the very end, you'll be traveling to our fortress, which will have our alumni panel where you'll get to meet with some of our graduates and hear some feedback from them, even tips and pointers of things they've done in the industry. And then lastly is our faculty panel where you get to meet some of our other admissions representatives, campus, housing, financial, and a bunch of other people on staff. And lastly, also heard there's a really good lunch at the end of the tour, so y'all should be well taken care of.
Okay. So I see that we have badges.
Yes, sir.
My wife has a pretty blue badge, and I have a pretty
White.
white badge. Could you tell me the difference between these badges?
Yes, sir. So the blue badge just means they're a guest with you. They're just coming along the ride just to see some of the things that you may get to experience with us. Now the white badge means that you've spoken to some of our other representatives already, have earned some information about the campus itself. And as you'll see some of them have an orange one. Those are just people who talk to us, were interested, but haven't gone further in the enrollment process.
We'll turn yours around.
Oh, my bad. So you see it?
Yeah. Yep.
So, my name is Maurice Darnell. Had a diesel munching, no, it's just funny. I have been going to this school now ever since 2000 and...
You started in 2020.
In 2020, I graduated with my bachelor's degree in music production, and then in 2024, I graduated with my master's degree in music, and I'm finishing music, my bad, in
Entertainment
Yeah.
business.
that thing.
Yeah.
Entertainment business. So I'm coming back to earn another master's degree in what?
Film.
Yeah. That's why we're doing this now. All right.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be filming you, sweetie, and plus the.
No worries. I'm pretty much just taking you over to the
Okay.
spot. From there, you'll be going with whoever your tour guide will be.
Okay.
driving all across the way.
Okay.
I do hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all's tour and day. It's a beautiful day outside, so if y'all do get to walk around, enjoy the nice cool weather.
Okay.
This will probably be the only day we'll get this weather. Alright, we're gonna head straight in there. I hope y'all enjoy and have a wonderful day.
You too. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, so this will be, I guess this will be a movie lot right here. I guess it looks like it's got the little thingy there.
I just remember us taking pictures right there when you graduated.
Right. How you doing? Do you guys mind being filmed? Do you guys mind being filmed? So this is,
We're in Full Sail Live. I remember this building from your graduation. So.
I don't remember. That's sad, ain't it? And I graduated my master's degree in 2024.
Come through this way.
I didn't?
No. You didn't
My
come
bad.
through this way.
So we're going to here. Excuse me.
of baseball, we bring together they're true fans of the division rivals.
Herring, trigger the deep left field, and the Tars win it!
Just move it. Please welcome to the stage, touring team lead, behind the scenes tour, Cassidy Pierce.
I told you I'd be back. So one of the things that I love about Full Sail is just how much is always happening around campus. We're opening new labs, introducing new programs, celebrating the achievements of our grads and students. It's just awesome to see what's happening day to day. You'll experience it for yourself soon enough, but for now, I'm just going to take a few minutes to share some Full Sail news with you. So first up, we celebrated a big milestone during our graduation with a graduating class that included our 100,000th graduate. We commemorated the event by recognizing Isabel Miller, who studied film during her time at Full Sail. Let's take a look.
We are celebrating our 100,000th graduate today.
Isabel represents 100,000 other lives, hearts, individuals like her, like you, that are pursuing your dream. You're taking the next step towards your dreams and your career paths. But I just want to look back over my shoulder for just a split second. 45 years ago, I and other Full Sailors welcomed the first 13 students across a much smaller stage with a very much smaller audience. Their dreams were just every bit as alive and the excitement as Isabel and all of you guys today. It's the same heartbeat. You're pursuing something that matters to you.
Let's go ahead and give Isabel and all of our grads a round of applause. To keep our students working on the latest and most relevant gear, we're always introducing new labs and new technology. We are home to one of the first, largest, and most technologically advanced virtual production studios on any campus in the nation, Studio V1. This is a studio like the ones being used to film shows like The Mandalorian. It offers incredible opportunities for students across no less than 10 different degrees. And it keeps our students on the cutting edge of the technology being used in some of the most acclaimed productions in the world. We're also giving our students the chance to study construction, engineering, and operation of drones with our new Drone Innovation Center. It's an indoor facility on campus with over 7,800 square feet of space. There's already a lot of interest in drones on Full Sail's campus with a student drone club that has over 250 members. Students in a variety of degree programs will be able to engineer and assemble drones, program them, test software, and more. Plus, we've got a 3,500 square foot flight zone where students can learn about drone races and navigation. Let's go ahead and watch a quick video to get a closer look at this new facility. Pretty cool. We've also launched a new healthcare tech lab, the Full Sail University Healthcare Technology Lab, powered by Advent Health University. Students can use technology like virtual reality and 3D printers to work on innovative healthcare projects, like training programs for nurses and patient safety solutions. They'll also collaborate with Advent Health University students on joint research projects. Now, I just want to shine a little light on the work our grads do. A really cool thing about awards season is seeing all the projects that they've worked on. So first up, at the Grammys, at this year's ceremony, there were more than 65 Full Sail graduates that were credited on over 83 different nominated projects. And 3 grads won their very own Emmy. So let's go ahead and give them a round of applause. Next, at the 2025 Emmys, there were 65 grads that were credited on 46 winning projects, with 1 grad winning their very own Emmy. So congrats to them too. And at this year's Oscars, 112 grads worked on nominated and winning projects like Sinners, Marty Supreme, K-pop Demon Hunters, and Best Picture winner, One Battle After Another. 2 of our grads also won their own Oscars, Juan Peralta and Gary A. Rizzo. Both won Oscars in the Best Sound category for their work on F1. Here's a clip of their big win.
My name is Juan Peralta. I'm a re-recording mixer at Skywalker Sound, and I mix the effects for Formula One.
My name is Gary Rizzo. On Formula One, I was a re-recording mixer with dialogue and music.
Every movie I work on, I feel like I can't wait to start because I know it's going to be different. The people are going to be different. The experience is going to be completely different, and then of course, how's it going to sound in the theater? How are people going to respond?
What I love about this job is that every day is a different puzzle. It's a different challenge every day. You never really know what you're gonna run up against. One of the best experiences in my career so far.
And the Oscar goes to F1.
I want to thank Joe Kaczynski, you're a genius, Jerry Bruckheimer, Brad Pitt, Plan B, Lewis Hamilton, Formula One, and everyone at Apple for supporting such a fun cinematic experience. I was so happy to see the reaction of the people when they watched this movie. It's just a fun movie, and everybody was so into it, and it made it all worth it.
As sound designers and supervisors and mixers, and we make a million of those decisions every day, and somehow the sum of all those decisions led us here in front of you good people, so thank you.
Let's give them a round of applause. Speaking of movies, Full Sail was included in Movie Maker magazine's 2025 list of the best film schools in the US and Canada. The magazine highlights outstanding schools with worthwhile film classes and degrees. During December's Game Awards, more than 130 grads worked on over 25 different nominated games, including Doom: Dark Ages, Arc Raiders, Baldur's Gate 3, and Final Fantasy Tactics: The Ivalice Chronicles. And those grads came from a wide variety of degree programs, like game development, game art, computer animation, and digital marketing. A unique thing about our campus is how involved we are in the world of esports. We have the largest collegiate esports arena in the country right here on our campus, the Full Sail University Orlando Health Fortress. Bang, 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 bang. If you want to get involved in esports at Full Sail, we hold regular tryouts for our collegiate esports team, the Armada, where we compete in games like Call of Duty, Rocket League, Super Smash Bros., and lots of others. Armada's varsity Smite team recently won their first league championships. Woohoo! Yeah! They dominated in the Albion Giants League and National Esports Collegiate Conference, so congrats to them. While you were waiting, you may have gotten a chance to see an exciting new addition to our campus, Armada HQ, Full Sail's Gaming and Esports Center. It's got 45 gaming stations, a library of games to choose from, a console lounge, and more. There's even a broadcast room where students can explore the production side of gaming and esports. It's the home site for Armada's varsity matches, but any student can check it out and attend community events. If you didn't get to see it on your way in, make sure that you see it before you leave today. As a university, We are committed to always keeping our curriculum current with what the industry is looking for. That led us to launching a program in game business and esports, giving even more options to students looking to develop a career in the game industry and the growing world of competitive esports. If you have any questions about this program, be sure to ask your admissions representative at the end of the tour. Our music business curriculum was also recognized recently. We were included on Billboard Magazine's 2025 list of top music business schools. The list recognizes exceptional schools that teach the next generation of music industry professionals. The Princeton Review has also named us a top game design school for our undergraduate and graduate programs. Graphic Design USA included us on their list of top design schools, and we earned a Globee Award for our cybersecurity program. 4 of our instructors also won Globies for their contributions to student education. So let's give them a round of applause too. Our campus also has lots of exciting events for students to attend. We've had student watch parties for big events like the Grammys, the Super Bowl, and the Oscars. We hosted the NBA 2K Esports Leagues draft right here in the Full Sail Live venue. We live streamed the event and over 20,000 viewers joined us on YouTube and Twitch. We also recently opened a new Dolby Atmos lab. Audio professionals for the film and in the music industry use Dolby Atmos to create fully immersive 3D surround sound mixes. It's also leveraged in formats like Apple's spatial audio. To celebrate this new facility, acclaimed recording engineer Bob Clearmountain hosted educational sessions for students in the Atmos Lab. Another unique experience for our students is our annual Hall of Fame Week. It takes over campus for 1 week in the spring with a career fair, a technology expo, dozens of panels, workshops, and presentations given by some of Full Sail's most successful and knowledgeable graduates. The week culminates in an induction ceremony for our new Hall of Fame members, followed by a student block party with food and prizes. At last year's induction ceremony, we honored 6 graduates for their contributions to their respective industries and the Full Sail community. The 15th annual class of Hall of Fame inductees are Alejandro Garcia Tuñón, the Senior Director and Head of Co-Development at SIDE, Jonathan Mayer, the CEO and Music Director at Spider Farm Productions, Katrina Mena, Senior Creative Producer at Disney Live Entertainment's Visual Media Production Department, Martina Bozic, Vice President of Football Partnerships for North America at Sport5, Aaron B. Kuntz, a writer, producer, and director, and the CEO and founder of Paper Street Pictures, and Jason Citron, the co-founder of Discord. Here's a video that gives you a feel for what Hall of Fame Week is like. Then I'll be back to tell you what's up next.
Every year, we induct 6 Full Sail graduates into our Hall of Fame.
Can I just take a minute and soak this in?
If any of these students reach this point, it's gonna kind of hit you like a brick wall. You're like, how did I get here?
Friends, families, and mentors all come together to honor these extraordinary individuals as they reach this milestone in their careers and in their lives. These are alumni who have graduated 10 or more years ago and have made noteworthy contributions to their industries.
Thank you all for your dedication to the students and for building an amazing place where so many people can follow their dreams.
Hey there, Brian, or as we all like to call you, Sweet Pea. Congratulations on becoming a member of the Full Sail University Hall of Fame.
You're in my Hall of Fame and my heart. Peace and love.
Dave is an absolute genius at this, and I love the times that we work together.
I love working with you. I look forward to the next picture with you. Congratulations, Brian.
Couldn't happen to a nicer, more talented guy. Proud to call you a friend. It's an honor being directed by you.
Hey, Bob. It's the boys Metallica here. Hey, Bob.
Well deserved. He does my sound when he's not out doing Metallica sound. He is one of the greatest.
Dylan's like he's part of our creative family. One of the best engineers I've ever worked with.
I want to congratulate you, brother. Chef, you know how we do it already.
Hey Nadine, it's Lane Wilson. Wanted to tell you congratulations on being inducted into the Full Sail University Hall of Fame.
You are a great inspiration to all international students to follow their dreams.
But most importantly, Hall of Fame members are recognized for what they give back to the Full Sail community.
Again, I am honored, and I promise I will use this to give back as much as I can to Full Sail students and alumni in the future.
I just want to help, I really just want to share a little bit of passion, a little bit of inspiration, a little bit of insight maybe as to what you will experience out in the world and how maybe that might be integrated into the project that you have right in front of you.
We're people that students can come up and talk to and ask questions of, and we actually absolutely love doing it.
For a lot of us, this is like Christmas. We compare this week to Christmas. It's Christmas not because we get things, it's because what we come to give.
During Full Sail's annual Hall of Fame week, students, alumni, faculty, and staff come together to celebrate the importance of professional growth, reflection, making connections, and honoring our accomplished grads. But beyond that, Hall of Fame week is a time for students to learn, create, and focus on their career goals. We caught up with some students attending Hall of Fame 15 to understand the event through their eyes, just what it's like to exist this week.
So today we're actually at the career fair. This was the one thing that I really was looking forward to. Being actually able to come here today, attend in person, speak with some of these amazing employers has been literally a dream come true. I've been having a great time.
I like the kind of free let your child out kind of aspect of Hall of Fame a lot. There's a bounce house, by the way, for people that don't know, and it is fantastic. I recommend it. One of the things that Full Sail does great at is the networking part, but then actually being put in a space where there's people you can talk to on a regular basis is probably the best thing about this whole event.
My favorite part was honestly getting to speak to the Hall of Fame alumni. I thought it was really cool and I got to make some great connections, and the networking seminars were also fantastic. They were all just lovely people and I learned so much from that experience that I wouldn't have gained anywhere else.
Hall Game, it was a really good experience. I believe it was alumni versus students. Students pulled together and they were able to, take home that victory. I feel the energy from the crowd, feeling that, court just filled with people, filled with emotions, and filled with, just back and forth, gameplay. It was really, really good, and it was really fun to watch.
Other schools don't do what Full Sail does. We've got, new students, current students, everyone just coming together and celebrating just the beauty that is Full Sail University.
Give a round of applause to Hall of Fame. All right, my friends. So we are just about done here, but before I send you on your way, I want to tell you about the exciting end to your tour today. So we're going to go ahead and give you a chance to hear directly from some of our successful graduates. They've got experience working on games like Silent Hill 2, with companies like Adobe, and on movies like A Complete Unknown. All right, guys, you ready to get started? All right. So what we are going to do is I'm going to go ahead and say the name of the tour that you guys signed up for and have you guys exit out of one of our two exits. So first up, we have our 3D Arts tour. That's computer animation and game art. So you guys can go ahead and stand up. You guys are going out what I'm going to call the side exit right over this way. So that's 3D Arts, it's computer animation and game art. Going out this way. Now, if you are here for gaming, but that's specifically game design and game development, you guys are going out the other way, which is what we're gonna call the back exit. So that's game art and computer animation, game design and game development. Then next, we're gonna have our recording arts students. You guys are gonna stand up, and you guys are gonna go out this side exit. Now, recording arts is not the same as music production, but music production students are gonna go ahead and stand up because you guys are going out that back exit. So once again, recording arts to the side, music production to that back exit. It's recording arts, that's music production. So next up, we have digital arts and design and graphic design. If you're here for that tour, you guys are gonna stand up. You guys are gonna go out this side exit. So digital arts and design and graphic design. All All right, and then we also have media communication and creative writing. You guys are going out this back exit. That's media communications and creative writing. So once again, that's digital arts and design or graphic design, media communications, or creative writing. It's going that way. I know the sign says music production still, but that's that way. All right, and now everyone who's still sitting should be here for one program. Say it with me, film. Awesome, thank you guys so much. You're gonna start right in here. And so have a wonderful rest of your day, guys.
Cool.
Hi, everybody. I'm Jeff Plank, the program director for our film undergraduate degrees. Officially welcome you. We're behind the scenes tour and workshop. We're not going to spend a lot of time here. Just take a few moments to review some of the things that we're going to do today. Our main goal is to show you many of the ways that we teach visual storytelling to our campus students. And our primary thing is that we emulate the industry real-world education. So we follow the industry standard practice in making films that involves three main phases. The phases of production. You've probably heard of pre-production and production. Post-production before. Just very briefly, pre-production is really where we're making a lot of plans. Figuring out a lot of logistics. We've obviously raised a lot of money for our production, so we need to create budgets. We need to create schedules. We need to hire a lot of people. So we need to bring in the key creatives. We need a casting director so that we can audition and start rehearsing actors. We need a production designer to work with our producers and the director to create the look of the film. And all of these other people need to be hiring their own crew members to help. We need to look at that script to determine if we're going to custom build some sets or go out and location scout to find locations to film in. We have to break down the script into shots and start determining all the props and the wardrobe and all the things we need. So a lot of logistics and planning and preparing a shooting schedule. And once we've got all of that planned, a very abbreviated description of pre-production, by the way. But once we've made all those plans, we're going to bring them over into the next phase, production, where we're going to capture the principal photography for our story. And then once we've got all that footage in the can, as they say, we're going to bring it over to post-production, where we need to edit it together into a cohesive story. We need to add the visual effects that we so often see today in films. We also need to create a very immersive soundtrack to support those visuals we have. And then lastly, we'll do what's called color grading to give the whole film a look, potentially add some additional creativity into the visuals to support the story, and then get it all packaged and ship it on out for distribution to the world, where we've hopefully made some art and entertainment that makes an emotional connection to our audience. That's our goal. We want our audiences to feel things and to be impacted by what we've made. So we're going to be exploring these phases throughout our tour today. Frankly, not a lot of pre-production on the tour. We already did some planning for today. Part of your tour, BTS tour, behind the scenes tour, and workshop. That workshop involves pairing you up with our existing students who are shooting a short film today. And you'll get to learn and understand and feel like what it is to work on a professional film set. Sound like fun?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, awesome, cool. So we got this map here. We're gonna get to see all across campus today, from our dubbing stage over to our virtual production stage, Studio V1. Before we head on out, though, I'd like to introduce you to some key people. We have our film coordinator, Carrie.
You have to film too.
Yeah, it's very good.
Now, you don't have to, you see these right here? If you hit
one,
it'll zoom out. If you hit two, it'll zoom in.
So
You don't need 4 and 2.
That was our pre-production right there. You saw it live.
Just
We
in
have
case I have to
determined
do
that we
hands
will
on.
head on out on tour with 2 groups, and that means that everybody's going to get that hands-on time, make sure you get the workshop experience and everything. But we're going to divide you up into 2 groups.
And use common sense when your ass fell.
We're just going to do them in a different order.
Stop being said to get up and do
So
something.
thank you, Carrie, for
They
that.
already gave you the
I'd
okay.
also like to introduce you to Felix, one of our faculty members, teaches editing, sound, and production. So,
That's what the hell school is, a film school. You film here.
All right, so this far section, if you will, is heading on to those folks from the front row there. And you're headed out on tour with Carrie. And I'll see you again in just a little bit. Absolutely. Welcome.
Everyone else here is just patiently waiting. Thank you very much.
You too. Oh, we get on the bus. So this the bag a lot? It is a bag lot, I see. Everything says fake.
This is your world.
Just let everybody go first, because I want to get some of this. Tell her again now.
Nothing.
Oh.
Nothing. Frederick's an ADA ride for the second.
How you doing?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
She was an apple there. I think it's really neat. I wasn't expecting the whole life show.
So we're on the tour bus.
The graduate stuff.
We are ready.
Y'all can see me there. Can you see me? Can you see me?
Yep.
I'm on the tour bus. Getting ready to go where?
On our film tour.
Alright, so here we go.
Yeah.
So we are touring their back lots. So these are back lots, right?
Yeah. So you're going to need to do a town. I didn't realize this is all part of Full Sail.
I didn't either. And I've been good. Well, I graduated from here twice. Could have graduated again. I've never noticed this. Never. Where's the lady say she wanted to meet me?
She would be in your like for the faculty, like at the end, towards the end of the tour.
All right, ready? Don't film nobody. This. And don't film nobody's children.
No.
Watch your step. Got it?
Mm-hmm. That last step was a doozy.
I'm gonna film as much as I can, and I'll. Where you see that at? Full Sail Studios.
It's on that building over there. You see where it says Film Center?
Yeah, but I don't see where it says Full Sail Studios.
It's right there.
Okay,
If
all
you-
right.
Come on in.
Yeah.
That is an awesome outfit. I love your outfit. That is an awesome outfit.
Appreciate it, man.
Of course, man. Excellent. How's everyone doing today? You guys doing good?
Yes, sir.
All right, you guys having fun so far?
Denver and Los
Excellent.
Angeles.
What is your favorite part of the tour so far?
They just started.
You just started. Perfect. All right, so this is, because it's the first part that you guys have seen. All right, fantastic. My name is Mark Buckseth. Most people call me Buck. You can either call me Mark or Buck, whatever's easiest for you guys to remember. I've been teaching here for about 26 years. I've been in the industry for over 30, well over 30, and I have to say this is probably one of the coolest jobs I've ever had because I get to play and I get to teach you guys how to enjoy the toys that I got to make a career out of, and so that's a pretty cool thing. What we're doing today is we're going to be looking at a scene study. Now, this scene study was done by the students. It was from conception to completion is done by them. They wrote the script, they built the sets, they are doing the lighting, they are doing the acting. Everything is done by these students. And they don't have to be here, they're doing this as volunteers. And that's a point that I want to bring in. You can come through here and you can do the bare minimum, that's totally okay, but you can also take advantage of doing a lot of extracurricular activities and really get much more out of an education out of it. Just kind of like these guys are doing right here. So what's going to happen is we're going to walk inside, we're going to watch them do the scene study, and then before that, I'm going to give you guys cards. Each one of these cards are going to have positions on them. So you're going to watch them do the scene study, and then we're going to match the positions on your cards with these people, and then you're going to learn how to do those positions, and you get to do them as well. Does that sound pretty cool? Sounds awesome, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, how many of you are potential students? Raise your hand. Excellent. So keep your hands up because I don't have that good of a memory. I'm going to start off from here. I'm just going to start handing things out. Here we go. You want one too? You're gonna have let's give you that. All right. There we go. Back over here. Fantastic. Here we go. Here we go, sir.
Thank you.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. To you. And to you. And I've got a few more cards. Any parents want to do this? All right, come on. Fantastic.
You should grab one.
And I got two more.
Right here.
Fantastic, absolutely.
There you go.
And one more. Going once. All right, amazing. All right. Before we get started, does anybody have any questions? All right, well, come on this way.
I'm gonna get some shots, so I'm gonna get some shots. So let's let them go ahead. We here, dog. We here. Mm-hmm. I don't want to be doing any of that. You know what my job is. But it's all to learn, design.
Go ahead and have a seat.
You know, sit in front. Okay.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to Sarah. Sarah's our first AD. She is basically running the set, and we're about to start the scene study, so I'm going to pass it on over to Sarah.
Good? Hi guys, I'm going to show.
Pretty good.
Alright, is everybody ready?
Yes.
Alright guys, we're going for picture. Look it up. Pictures up. Roll sound.
Rolling. Sound speed. You want to take one, Mark? The 6. How's that?
been a while. Yeah, it's been like 5 years? Something like that. Jeez, I have to be honest. I don't know how you survived that bank. Now with all those police surrounding us, I'm just as surprised as you are. You know, I tried to get in contact with you sooner, but I didn't have any days. Stop. It's okay. I was out of the country by Thursday. I had no chance of finding you. Why did you decide to come back? Ran out of money. Plus, I thought, for all these years, the police would have given their search on that town, right? It's fair. Say, where did you end up heading out anyway? Oh, up in Toronto. Me and this guy with this huge cabin not far from the city, so it was great. What about you? I guess not a terrible switch, right? Yeah. It's a little strange, but it worked out. You feel alright? You feel a little pale. Roy. Cut.
That's Scott.
All right, good job. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have a card, I'd like you to please form a line right over here. What we're going to do is we're going to assign you to your positions. So, who's first? Let's go ahead and have you first. So we have Gaffer and the Dolly Grip. So Gaffer, CJ right over there. And then Dolly Grip, you're going to be with Jesus. Jesus, raise your hand.
I'm Gaffer.
Makeup artist. She's right over here. She's raised her hand. She's
Yes. I'm here, okay. Nice to meet you. I'm Jesus.
Stacy?
Oh, you came here with your family?
Yes, with my husband.
That's cool. You wanna study film?
You wanna study film? My husband is.
That's cool. Yeah. So cool. Like when I tell you like what I need to do here. So yeah, this is. I'm the dolly grip, so I'm just really to move this dolly. And I like to see this like a Lego, so you can like build this stuff. You see these steps.
My main director is good. And skip supervisor. You're right back over here.
So right now they're lit by those overhead guys, these dudes, and then the ones on the other side.
Okay.
And then in the windows we have these big guys. These are like 10,000 watt.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm in charge of.
Are they halogen? Are these halogen bulbs?
Yes.
Yeah.
Tungsten halogen bulbs, kind of like street lamps.
Because they are toasty.
Yeah, they get super hot.
Yeah. They do.
And then I'm also in charge of power distribution, which is this guy right here. So it's a 600 amp distro box, and then each of these lights are between 50 and 100 amps.
Okay.
Just these four.
Okay.
And then the rest of these guys are. Those dudes are like 20 amps, and then same thing with the guys on the grounds.
Okay.
And then on the other side up there, how I had
Right.
each of those are like 10 amps.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah.
That's pretty much it?
That's what I do. That's my job. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So basically, this job actually handles itself. You just set it up and make sure that it's ran right. What I'm saying is you don't have to do too much work to, as long as you got your angles in the right area. Or do you have to shift these big things around a lot?
Yeah, I do.
You do?
That's my job. Yeah, it's like my job is.
So how do you move them? I mean,
the grunt work. They're on wheels.
Right. I mean, I see that, but
and they do lock and stuff.
Right.
And then it's a crane stand, and they just come down. I can show you here. They're really heavy.
I can tell.
Each of these lights are like.
I'm filming you, by the way. I'm sorry.
This is cool. I like to do this. Each one's like 50 pounds or so.
Okay.
But yeah, it's just like.
What is your name again?
CJ.
CJ. Okay.
And they just come down like this. And these are the crank stands. They're really
Let me get over here.
But not all the lights are on.
Jesus Christ. That is hot.
Yeah.
And so, okay, so the reason why there is no AC in here is because they could do some type of, I guess, damage to the lighting or whatever?
It's mainly sound. We hear it when we're recording the dialogue.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
That's why. They do get hot though, yeah. A lot of newer movies and stuff you watch don't use tungsten. They use a lot of LEDs.
Right. To me, halogen is better.
They're prettier. I love them.
I do construction work, so I use halogen bulbs.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, this is like my job, along with Grip and Electric. Just anything in there is like the grunt work. Like we do all the heavy lifting, and so it's like closer. It's like the most labor intensive. But we can go watch.
Okay. Lock it up.
Here.
Everybody quiet. Everybody quiet. Pictures up. Roll sound.
Rolling.
Excuse me.
Sound speed.
Camera speed.
There he is.
Hey Roy. It's been a while.
Yeah, what's it been like 5 years?
Something.
James, I have to be honest. I think you made it out of the cave alive. Not all those police surrounding us.
I'm just as surprised as you are. You know, I tried to get in contact with you soon.
It's okay. I run the cave in my group. You have no chance.
Why did you say that?
Ran out of life. Plus, I figured all these years the police would have been sick by then, right?
That's fair. So, where did you end up hiding out anyway?
Out in Toronto, with this guy who was huge cabin not far from the city, so it was great. What about you?
I ended up in Montana.
Well, opposite state of the country, but I guess not a terrible choice, right?
Yeah.
Cut.
Alright, good job. So I find that the best way to learn is to teach. And so what we go ahead and do is have our first students help you guys tweak a little bit. I'll do the job with your best and more professionally before we go again. Go.
Do you have any more questions or anything?
Do they let you try your hand at the acting thing?
I can't do it. I have tried. I'm not good at it.
No, I'm talking about like us.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the guy on this side is a current student. His name's Gio.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I did Pearly Victorious. You probably never heard of him. Jesus Christ. Ozzie Davis?
I've heard of him.
Okay, well, he did a movie called Pearly Victorious, and I portrayed him.
Okay.
Yeah, seriously.
Cool, okay. That's
And
awesome.
and this right here, this is what I love to do.
Yeah,
I love acting. I love it.
You can do a bunch of shorts. We're always looking for actors in our shorts.
Well, here I am. Seriously. Fortunately, no. I live in Waycross, Georgia.
Okay.
But I will be moving here. So, there you go.
Yeah, we seriously, we put out non-union casting calls all the time. And we're always looking for actors. Seriously. There's a bunch of Facebook groups and stuff.
Mhm.
If you want, you can ask Buck after, and he'll
Okay.
give you the...
Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody ready? Pictures up. Roll sound.
Rolling.
1 kilo, take 3.
Sound rolling.
One kilo, take 3. There he is. Hey Roy. It's been a while. Yeah, what's it been like? 5 years? Yeah, something like that. I have to be honest. I didn't think you would have made it out that big alive. Now with all those police surrounding us. I'm just as surprised as you are. You know, I tried to get in contact with you soon, but I was out of the country by Thursday. We had no chance of talking. Why did you decide to come back? Ran out of money. Plus, I figured all this time the police would have given up their certified theft, right? That's say, where did you end up heading down there? Up in Toronto. I knew this one guy who sent me this huge cabin not far from the city, so it was great. What about you? I ended up in Montana. Hard to stay in the country, but I guess not. Right? Yeah, I guess it's.
Cut. Go back to one.
The person who can help you out is not here today. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you my email address.
Okay.
Email me, and then I will find out who that person is, and I will put you in contact with them. Okay? Oh, you can hold on to that if you want.
Say that again? Okay. I was asking CJ, I said I wonder if they would let the students try their hand at that. I love acting.
Okay.
I love everything about it. I was telling CJ that I did have you heard of Ozzie Davis?
Yeah.
Well, he did a movie called Gone Are the Days.
Pearly Victorious.
I portrayed him in a, I guess you call it a play.
In a play, yeah.
Yeah. So that's my thing.
Final set.
I love it.
Everybody ready?
Excuse me.
I'm sorry. I love your outfit, man.
Thank you, man. You wouldn't believe it. Way close.
Try me.
Way close.
Right.
Georgia.
We're going for picture.
Country.
Roll sound.
Rolling sound.
But I'll be moving here soon.
Okay.
Sound. Okay.
1 kilo, take 4. What's up?
Action.
There he is. Hey, Roy. It's been a while. Yeah, what's it been, like 5 years? Yeah. Something like that. I have to be honest. I didn't think you made it out of there. Out from the bank with all those police surrounding us. I'm just surprised as you are. You know, I tried to get in contact with you soon. It's okay. I wanted to touch you by first. You had no chance. Shut up. I was just trying to do that. Right out of my way. Plus, I figured for all these years, the police would have given up their search by then. Right. It's fair. Say, where did you end up hiding out anyway?
Up in Toronto, near this one guy who sent me this huge cabin not far from the city. It was great. What about you?
I ended up in Montana.
Odd to stay in the country, but I guess not a terrible choice, right?
It was a little strange, but it worked out.
Say, Jake, you feeling alright? Looking a little pale.
Roy? I can't hide this from you anymore. I never made it to Montana. The police, they caught me right after you fled the scene.
Well, you're out now at least, right? Why is it a big deal?
My sentence was 10 years, Roy! I'm sorry, but I could not stay there that night.
You're not saying.
I'm sorry, Roy. I couldn't stay away from my kid that long. I hope that you understand why I did this.
After everything we've been through, you go and you set me up.
The police are right outside, but maybe you're here.
Well, Mr. Phillips. Seems like your luck is running. Thanks,
Couldn't stand it. Stay behind bars for a few years, you dirty rat.